Hi guys, today we are in Milan, Italy. This is San Siro, one of the world's most famous football stadiums in the world, home to the two biggest clubs in Italy, probably AC Milan and Inter. Built in 1926, it was originally AC Milan's home. Inter moved in later, and since then they have shared this amazing stadium. San Siro can hold over 80,000 fans, making it the biggest stadium in Italy. It has hosted huge matches including 4 Champions League finals and the 1990 World Cup. It's also an engineering wonder. The roof was added in 1990 and the pitch has underground heating to stop it from freezing in winter. But San Siro's future is uncertain. Both clubs are planning a new stadium, which means this historic ground could be gone soon. Should San Siro be saved or is it time for something new? Let me know what you think in the comments and do like and subscribe this video. அது மட்டும் இல்லை, உலகெங்கும் இருக்கும் தமிழ் பேசும் நேயர்களுக்கும் கால்பந்து பெரியவர்களுக்கும் சான் சிரோல இருந்து ஒரு பெரிய வணக்கங்க. I've traveled from Paris to Milan as an Indian football fan to experience a Milan Derby, AC Milan versus Inter, one of the biggest rivalries in the world football.
Alright you lot, it's Milan Derby time. AC Milan vs Inter Milan, the Derby della Madonnina. Two massive clubs, one stadium, pure madness. So how does it start? 1899, couple of English lads set up AC Milan. They are buzzing, winning titles early. Then 1908, big bust up over foreign players. Half the club splits off, forms Inter Milan. First game that year, Milan win 2-1. Rivalry is on. They share the San Siro, Milan's covered suit, Inter's covered north. Mental vibe, 80,000 fans plus going nuts. Name comes from the gold Virgin Mary statue on Milan Cathedral, proper classy. Numbers wise, over 230 clashes. Inter's got 89 wins, Milan's on 85, 67 draws. League-wise, Inter leads 67-52. Top scorers, Shevchenko for Milan, Miazza for Inter, 14 each, tight as you like. Big moments, 60s both nabbed European Cups, 2010 Inter's treble, 2011 Milan's Latin era, 2024 Inter win the title in the Derby 2-1, absolute scenes. Quick one, Paolo Maldini, Derby King, 56 game, Inter were posh, Milan working class. Now it's just chaos. Watch your pick, Milan or Inter. Comment below, smash that like, subscribe if you're new.
நம்ம சீட்டுக்கு போகிறதுக்கு நடந்து போயிட்டுருக்கோங்க. இந்த மாதிரி ரவுண்டு மாதிரி சுற்றி போனோம் நம்ம மேலே போகிறதுக்கு. I did see videos of this tower, people walking and they are fussing about it. It's too long. I think it's been already like about 4 to 5 minutes. I'm still walking. It's really too long. So my first thoughts about San Siro is it's really visually pleasing and the level of the pitch and stadium, the authenticity and its magnificence is still larger than how old it is and how people describe it as. It has been rightly quoted as one of the most famous stadiums in the world. But the thing is that I'm in the third segment of the stadium. Around this corner there is just basically one sort of restroom for total spectators that even looks sickening, so that also requires an improvement on that side. So மேலே எல்லாமே உட்காந்துருக்காங்களா, இவங்களுக்கு அங்கே வந்து ஒரு பில்லர் இருக்குல்ல, அவங்க தான் பார்த்து போகணும். அதே மாதிரி இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே ஒன்று இருக்குது, இந்த ஃபுல் செக்மெண்ட் இருக்குது. அந்த ஃபுல் செக்மெண்ட்டுக்கு இங்கே தமிழ் பேசும் நண்பர்களுக்கு அவ்வளோவா பேச முடியாது, ஏன்னா பக்கத்தில் ரொம்ப க்ரூக்கடாக இருக்குது. நான் வர 1 நம்பர் சீட் எடுத்துட்டேன். ஸோ there is exactly a pole next to me. Also this derby is fiercely gonna be overrated because Solvanga's last few years both the teams were not at the best. Since Inter are rising a bit high because they had a Champions League runner-up and they have been Serie A League champions, so it's up to Milan's job to catch up now and they are possibly doing that. Also this stadium has a beautiful view. If you look at beyond the LCD screens, that's not a wallpaper but actually the cityscape view of Milan, and it's gonna be getting better once when the game progressively goes on, and I'm really impressed. So this is Coppa Italia, the domestic cup of the Italian cup season. So it's gonna be pretty blunt for what people can expect, but actually it's a semi-final. So there is going to be a couple of legs. So this is actually the first leg. So AC Milan is going to be on a home side where they will be playing the second leg after a couple of weeks. That's going to be the decider. But still, both the teams are looking really sharp and can see the atmosphere building up to be really electrifying. So we are back home, back to Paris, France. I was lucky enough to witness the Milan Derby at the early April in 2025 that ended in a 1-1 draw. Even though that derby was supposed to be a Milan home, I went in as an Inter fan. I had really lots of fun, and the Inter played really well as well, and the Milan fans were really crazy and really good. This is also not my first Milan derby, but this is also my first time in Italy, the city and the country. It felt like it took me back to the 1980s, where it looks like the things haven't changed, but the technology wise the advancements are there. In terms of visible changes, those changes were really minimalistic, but if you go there you will feel you never feel left alone, even though with the vibes of 1980s. Massive thanks for watching this video so far. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, it's subscribe, smash that like button and leave whatever you feel on the comments. Lots more of stories to come. See you soon. Cheers.